Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to talk about diversity and inclusion with an international expert, her journey just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, in recent years, diversity and inclusion has become a big buzz phrase that every company likes to say, but what does it actually mean to live it out? Somebody who knows a lot about that, Ebony Travis Tichenor. She is a global expert. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Jeff. I appreciate this.
So we met about a week ago and became fast friends, and I was just drawn to your smile, and I had to know more about you. And when you started to tell me your background, I said, you have to come on my show. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Let's start at the beginning. Tell us your journey.
Wow. So I don't want to age myself because my journey goes way back. But no, I was raised by a single mom, a Hispanic woman, and my dad, black male, passed away after I was born. And therefore, my mom did a lot of things in order to ensure that I had everything that she wanted me to have growing up. The one thing she didn't do was teach me Spanish growing up, because back then it was taboo. You couldn't be a black woman speaking broken language. Therefore, you fast forward now, and of course I'm learning it now to this day. I understand it, I just don't speak it as well. I joined corporate America 1996, 97. But prior to that, I was doing pageants, cheering, and you might know Krista Medlock.
Sure.
I actually did pageants with her, Texas USA, local Dallas pageants, et cetera, you name it. And I thought that was going to be my career job, doing, all those type of things. And I realized that it doesn't pay the bills. Therefore, I decided to join corporate America. And I thought, hey, I was going to be a career admin. It was fun. It allowed me to help people. I love helping people, leaving an impact. And people saw something in me. And they're like, hey, there's more that you could be doing. You need to get your degree. Why don't you have your degree? I'm like, I don't know. So, you further later on in life, I realized maybe I do want to do more. People see something in me. Maybe I need to see it in myself. Therefore, as I worked full time, I leveraged the company's tuition reimbursement program, and I worked full time and got my BA and MBA. I'm really proud to say, and that was because of a dear mentor that lifted me up and helped me do just that. And then here I am today. I am a director of global well-being and HR employee policies for the past 26 years in the same company. And wow. I couldn't be more proud.
That's amazing. Well, I want to talk a little bit about diversity and inclusion because, again, everybody hears it on the news and they may not understand it. And we've got a video from our library that we're going to put on the screen as you describe this. What does diversity and inclusion mean to you?
What it means to me is that everyone is allowed to be who they are. Diverse mindset, how they look, how they identify, no matter their age, disability, veterans, you name it. It also means it's an opportunity for everyone to feel included, not just included in the sense of, hey, let me invite you to the party, but more of a, hey, let's do this together. Let's be partners in this. Let's lift each other up. Let's provide equity. Let's make sure that there's some level of the same playing field for everyone, no matter who you are. Let's stop seeing people on the outside only and see what they have inside as well, right?
Sure.
So it means being able to see the person for who they truly, genuinely are.
And it makes an organization stronger. I'm sure you agree with this. There are many organizations in America that are still kind of, you look around the boardroom and it's still old white guys.
We've gotten better.
So
Everybody's gotten better.
We've gotten better, but tell us why it's so important to have diverse opinions.
It's important because, if the same people are making the same decisions, you're just going to get the same results. But imagine when someone comes in with a different thought, a different mindset, that diverse perspective, and you decide to go ahead and do that, and the results are even better. Imagine how great that is. Instead of us always just not wanting to take the risk of understanding that sometimes doing something different can be better, and that inviting diversity into the room is better, and it can prove to get better results, better revenue for the company when you think about it, right? The business outcomes, and it creates it's a better world, right? When everybody just appreciates.
Okay, where does your joy come from? Because the first thing that attracted me to you is you have this glow about you, and the room gets brighter when you walk into it. So where does that come from?
I believe in being happy. I believe in Maya Angelou's quote that, people will forget what you said or what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And when people make me feel good, I want to make others feel good, right? So the joy comes from knowing that there are others that are going through far worse. And instead of feeling sorry because I got a flat tire or, I had a bad day, why not try to find some joy out of something else?
Yes, let's talk about gratitude and the importance of waking up every day with gratitude that, wow, I get another day on the planet. Right? Because some people wake up and they instantly start thinking, oh, this is wrong with my life and this is wrong with my life.
Yes.
When you wake up in the morning, what are your first thoughts?
Oh, I'm happy to be alive, right? I'm with my family. I'm with my fur baby. And gratitude is a part of well-being. And as you know, that's what I also do is I focus on well-being in my company. And gratitude is something that it makes you feel good. And when you wake up with joy, just imagine the joy you get back, right? Yes. So I love it when my feet hit the ground, and they really do because I annoy my husband because I am way too happy in the mornings. He's like, even my mom says, enough, mija, enough.
Well, okay, let's talk about the importance of your network because they say that you become the 9 people that you hang around. So talk about the importance of bringing the right people around you to be mentors and friends.
Yeah, I'm about energy. I feel people's energy like yours. It's a really positive, happy energy. And, I like to connect with people that want to see others be successful, like what your purpose and what you do. You're helping other people be successful and get their messaging out there. And I want to be around people that want to lift others up. And then I want to make sure I'm giving it back the same way. And so you want to be around people that want to see you succeed, but that you also want to see succeed. It's a two-way. It should never be one way. And so I love the circle I'm surrounded with. I'm reminded of Krista. I'm reminded of my mentors. I'm reminded of my husband. Those people that constantly lift me up. And my mom, at the end of the day, who just remind me that, when you're around the right people, good things happen, right? And it's important to make sure you think about that and always remember it's two-way. It can't just be one way. You can't always just give. Sometimes it's okay to want to receive,
yes,
but make sure you're receiving it for all the right reasons.
Yes, and I've had many mentors over the year, and I'm now finding joy in mentoring others. Yes. And I'm sure you have young people in your life. So tell us about the joys of being a mentor.
The joys of being a mentor it's again about paying it forward. It's everything that my mentor and Camille, she continues to be my mentor, and it's all about me learning everything that she instilled in me and making sure that I'm putting it back into our future, right? Because these young individuals that I mentor, I want to remind them that mentorship is, you've got to be prepared. And that's what I learned through my mentorship with Camille is you've got to hear the hard stuff because that is what's going to make you better. So cry now, but dry them tears. Learn from that and pick yourself up and be strong. from what you're learning, right? And so for me, when I'm able to do that with the young professionals that I mentor today, I love seeing them thrive and how they appreciate, like, wow, felt like a slap in the face, but you know what, you were right. And I did look at that and I did go back and pivot, and they learned from it.
Wow.
And so for me, it's joy knowing that they appreciate it.
Your energy is so infectious. You're like a Red Bull. So-
No Red Bulls.
I might need to call you every afternoon. So, no Red Bulls. A green tea. Okay, so in the little time we have left, what words of encouragement do you want to give to the people watching?
You know, what I would say is do what feels good to you. Do what brings you joy, brings you the positive energy you're seeking. And never forget to make sure that, again, I'll say it, you're paying it forward. Because I've just learned so much in life and so much from so many others that for me, it's about what can I do to bring others joy? What can I do to make sure that they're supported in the ways that I was supported when I needed it the most? So what I would say is find your joy, find your purpose, live it, be authentic, and just live it.
Wow, what a great way to end this segment. We're also going to leave you with her LinkedIn page. Ebony, you have been a blessing. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.